Hey everybody, just gonna do a little riff along. Just play it along, and this is what I sort of do for inspiration at night. Just play along, play whatever comes into my head, and if a riff strikes and sounds good, then I'll sort of record it off my phone, or with the crummy built-in recording thing, and just note that it's a good idea for when I'm trying to write a song structure, or or if I've written a song and Andrew and I are in the middle of coming up with something, but we're missing a certain verse or a chorus, or need an idea for a bridge or a transition or something. We'll use that. So anyway, I'm gonna riff along and play, and you guys can join in and watch. So cheers. That's basically all I do. Just mess around, riff around, play different chords, and hope that something strikes. I liked what I was doing there, what I had with that sometimes that happens. Sometimes I think I've come up with something and it ends up being one of our songs we already got. If you hadn't noticed, that was the verse for Into the Light. So that happens. We just riff on. I know I'm in drop C, and my E string's out of tune, so not helpful. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so basically, that's it. I just fiddle around, and I'll see if I can come up with anything that sticks. So, if we can't find anything tonight, then whatever, we jam, we play. So, Yeah, that's one of the riffs off what currently its working name is Song 9. Because it is an untitled song, and we are sort of still working through that. So part of the process is I sort of cut shut. I sort of worked out a few riffs, recorded a few lines, sent it to Andrew. He'll record some bass line. We'll put some drum tracks to it. We'll record that. And I sort of left him with that riff. So I left him with that as like an outro bridge thing. Sorry, that was song 8, not song 9. But I left him with a... And then he's run with it and actually creating something really awesome now. The bass gets a big shot. The bass gets a good run. Drum solos get a good run. Guitar solos. Some synths in there. I mean, it's got everything. The song structure is very progressive. It's different. We're really proud of it so far. Andrew's done a really good job putting all those pieces together, turning all those riffs we've come up with and putting them into a structure. So he's taken the lead on that one, and it's sounding awesome. So that's going to be a big one on this album. And then song 9, we went with something heavy. We showed a preview on Insta the other day with all the lightning and thunder, the little video we did. That come from this. So that come from back a bit, huh? See if we can get some shots in here. Alright, that's been up. Maybe there's a little drum solo. Lost it after the first 8 bars, not gonna lie. Kind of forgot how it went, but anyway, we're not writing things and recording them in whole. Part of what makes our sound coming out so clear and strong is the fact that we're writing bits, we're recording them, and we're tracking them at a time. And then we go, right, there's your 4 bars. Let's get a drum solo in there. Record and pat down a drum solo. And then if that sticks and that sounds good, we go, right, we need another 4 bars to make an 8-bar verse. Let's record bass, drums, guitar, double track the guitars, rhythm, lead. Do we need to add does there need to be a harmony or a melody over the top in there? Record the lead guitar. Right, then we're thinking of other riffs. Now, which of these riffs we have in our little, play around bank or what we're fiddling with, what sounds best with what we've recorded so far? Because you can sit there on your guitars, and you can jam and put, that will be a verse, and then this will go straight into a chorus. It doesn't always translate once you've got the loudness of the bass and any harmonizing guitars in there. When you put the lead over the rhythm, when you put the drums in, the drums in, and you factor in any super cool fills that you want to add in there, it may not translate. So then you're back to the drawing board. So at least you have like an actual snippet of somewhat of a song, or at least 4 to 8 bars of a song there that you can work with, and then add into what sounds best. And sometimes that helps us get the best transition, because in our heads the chorus and the verse we had thinking of while mucking around like this playing might have worked and sounded good, but then sometimes it doesn't. Well, sometimes it does, but there's something missing. they might need a transition that's going to go from that verse to a chorus that fits in with the drum fill, or the bass lick or whatever, or the harmony guitar doesn't fit lead, doesn't translate when it goes into the chorus, and that's where you can come up with those little cool transitions, which we really like to do. We like to have not just quick upscaled transitions like a call to arms. Bam, 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 bam will be the end of the 4 bars. That's great for when you're transitioning to the second 4 bars of the verse, but then you go into a chorus, and that doesn't, it's like, nah, you're not going to know that's not going to work for that transition to the chorus until you've got a bass thumping behind it and the drums there, and that's when you realise when you need, stop, after that last, you do want that, but then you need everything silent for a second, you need and then everything kicks in. This is why we fight. You need that. Well, sorry, it goes, this is why we fight to start, but on that second chorus you need you go from the verse to the chorus, so everything's pumping, bass, drums. Everything stops. What's worth dying? There's a life, sacrifice it all, and we stand up for the best I'm not a singer, I just write the lyrics. Thank you, Mr. Eric. We'll be working with you again very shortly. So yeah, nothing special happens here. We write, it's the riffs we can come up with, and between Andrew and myself, what we can come up with in our heads, what sounds good, and it's when we mix and record and create and bring everything together, it's the magic we can create from that. It's the powerful sound, and when we go back and forth, it's how we can bring it together and make something really special. The process behind it is nothing. I mean, it's something. I mean, this is it. This is working. This is me working right now. But it's me making the magic. Andrew's got his own processes, He might, I don't exactly know what his are, but he can run you through and do a video. I'm calling you out, Andrew. Go make one. This is mine at night. Chill. Have a drink. And just come up with some riff ideas. For lyrics, I go for a walk with headphones in, and I've got my notes open on my phone, and I'm just listening over and over again, and start from the beginning, seeing what rhymes, seeing what sounds good, picking a theme, and running with it. And it works. It's the process, and then it's when we come together and we send things back and forth, and we bounce off each other. We've both got skills and weaknesses, but when we work together and we can say, well, let's do that instead of that, or let's try this fill instead of that. No, this needs to be louder, let's turn this down. No, riff needs something else to it. We can make something magic. We're both really good. One of us will start a song, and the other one will find a way to tie it together and bring it in to make it actually turn from a riff to something that's sounding like a song, and usually that creates the structure and the flow for the song, and then goes back to the other person to finish it off and bring it home, and then we'll send back and forth on the mixing and final recording. And so yeah, anyway, there's that process. I'm going to play a little bit more, and then that'll be it. So, cheers. Also, thank you to all our fans. Cheers. It may seem like a couple of hundred on socials, but we are getting thousands of listeners on Spotify a week. So thank you to those that are doing that, and all the people that are putting us in our playlists at the moment. That has been super helpful. All the sharing, all the airplay, and the media attention too. The Heavy Magazine, the AMR, Andrew Hogg Radio. It's blown up the past couple of weeks, and it's awesome. So, thank you.